Hello, 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 everybody. How we all doing tonight?
All
Good.
right.
All right. Once again, it's Tuesday night, Poetry Corner. Today's content is Love Without a Limit. I mean, so we're gonna see how we into this here thing. All right. I see we have two newcomers on here. Real Campaign, Kim Summers. We're gonna being that we're there's gentlemen in the house, we're gonna start off with the ladies first. All right, Kim Summers, why don't you tell us about yourself and who you are and everything like that?
Thank
The mic
you.
is yours.
I am Kim Summers. My IG handle is Treating You Sweet. Um, I've been a poet for several years now. I am also a cake decorator and a baker. That's where the IG name came from, and it just slid over into the poetry world. So,
Okay,
thank you for having me.
welcome. Thank you. All right, uh, Real Campaign.
Hey,
Why don't you let everybody know who you are, what you do, and then we'll
yes, sir.
proceed
Thanks
back with
for
Kim.
having me. My real campaign, aka the Urban, aka campaign. I'm the prodigal son. 24 years old. I shot a police officer. I served 11.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Your,
Can you start? It's a little hard to hear you.
your volume, bro.
Oh, can you hear me? Maybe I could turn my Bluetooth off. Oh, how about
Okay,
this?
take your time, bro.
Is that better?
Okay.
Okay. I'm the prodigal son. At 24 years old, I shot a police officer. I went to prison for 11 years. I'm blessed and fortunate enough to come back home and tell the young men what I saw and what I experienced, and I'll try to save them from incarceration, and early and unnatural death.
It's peace, brother. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So also we have Nicole R. Brookins, we have Lapel Le Negra, and I am King Atterbury. So we're gonna set this whole thing off right now. We're gonna start with you, Miss Summers.
Alrighty. So, I'm going to do this piece, and before I go into it, on this topic of love, there's a lot of variations of love, and I think a lot of times we are one-sided when we think about it. So I'm going to share this piece with you, and it is entitled, What If? What if I told you that I love you without any verbal communication? What if every step that I took left a GPS that led you to share my happiness? What if Valentine's was celebrated every 14th beat of our heart? What if the clock struck love o'clock every hour that we shared? What if all the pain you've endured disappeared with a heart-shaped kiss from my lips? What if every time you stared in my eyes, you saw the inner depths of my soul? What if every time I hugged you, I squeezed every bit of insecurity out of you from your marrow to your mind? What if we sailed the seven seas together just to find our juices made the eighth sea? What if every session of intercourse between us vaccinated us with the immunization of desire? What if I could orchestrate your musical symphony with an encore requested after every performance? What if captivating your attention meant I'd follow your every lead to ecstasy? What if the galaxy gave a total eclipse with every orgasmic moment between us? What if I gazed into your eyes, reading the broadcast you were releasing of all of your aspirations? And what if I read it back word for word, kiss for kiss, action intense? What if I was every tool in your tool belt, ready to be used for the biggest of any job you needed done? What if I could feed your hunger and quench your thirst without ever using the KitchenAid? What if I told you I could grant all of your what ifs and set them free? Because what ifs are just dreams. Let's create fantasies. Can I change what ifs to can we?
All right,
That
all
was beautiful. I
right.
like that.
Okay.
All right.
Nice,
We
nice.
we setting this off right.
I like that you said love o'clock. I was like, all right now.
Right?
That's what's up.
That was dope.
Definitely was. All right. We have the real campaign.
All right. This piece is called Love Wins. From my first existence, long before I was born, when I was just swimming around in my father's loins, there were millions more like me with hope as a seed, to be first at the egg in the womb to conceive. Through mother's body process in a womb called bless, I survived at birth to face many more tests. It was dog eat dog. How did the puppy survive? With a vigor to live, stay alive, and thrive. I grew up a wealth of potential, but an underachiever, ambitious with a smile, a true hopeless believer. But I failed so many times, I got hard to believe. They called me the good egg that met the bad seed. Met love, made love under the maze of the stars. To more than a few, choosing was always hard. I live a paradox life. It's like the tears of a clown. I build beautiful bridges up, and then I tear them all down. And I'm suicidal tendency on a bottle of pills, and don't you say that I won't, because damn it, I will. Head in my hand, heaping sobs I cried. Hurricane force winds churning wildly inside. A never-ending reel of chances just play again and again. All the could-have-beens and the should-have-beens. I guess one could say that I've had many trials. I hit many brick walls. I walked the longest mile. And the things I face have kind of made me bitter. It's like my life been a shitter full of drugs and liquor. The ugly pup that nobody ever wanted out the litter, but full of drive and vigor. The more bitter. Go get 'em. But one day I heard a voice speak from deep inside. It said, I couldn't have failed unless I failed to try. So I took the claws of the skeleton that just won't leave me alone. And I let that be the force that propels me on. All the things I never had, like that teal blue jag or the lover that left me when I started shooting bad, when I got kicked out the service and lost my job, when I went off to prison and I came back scarred. The more bitter is the vigor, the go-getter, to get richer, to leave a print on this world. I throw a low-ball splitter, so nobody could ever say Kevin Payne was a quitter. I'm full of drive and vigor. The more bitter, go get 'em. And I got bitter, but baby, I got better. I got so much better, I got a letter from heaven. It read, add, download, amend. 2 words, love wins. Like that.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
All right. Yeah, we definitely getting this ignited. That was dope, bro. Like that piece. All right, Nicole Brookins.
Okay. This is Untitled, but this is a new one, so be kind. All right. Time and time again, she was promised the moon and the stars, but they never came close to delivering. She was alive, but never really living until he came along. She was skeptical, but decided to open her heart and welcome him in. He whispered in her ear and told her to prepare herself for what was soon to come. He spoke about the complete happiness she would have with him in her life. She did not have to worry about her needs being met because he would provide. He expressed to her his unconditional love, and he promised he would not hold on to her past discretions. He showered her with so much love, she thought her heart would explode. He gave her the blueprint of the walk they would have together along the journey of life. And peace. So basically, just real quick, I know we think about love from other people, but sometimes that love comes from up above, and you don't have to worry about, people, oh, I remember you did this, or, all of it's thrown in, to that sea of forgetfulness. So you don't have to worry about that, and you could have a clean slate. So.
Amen on that. That's what's up.
Oh,
That was
that's
nice,
right.
Nicole.
Thank you.
Very nice piece. All right, Lapel Le Negra.
Okay, this is called, can y'all hear me good?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is called Heaven Sent, and this is about Black love. You asked the question, how bad do you want to be in Black love? Well, I want so bad to smell the smell only our body chemistry emits. That brown skin mixture is heaven sent. The love language through our eyes because we just know without speaking that nothing need be said. I want my evermore to be my forevermore, forever. Yes, I want long, uninterrupted eye gazing, nights of just kissing all night and holding hands in the rain. I learn what you teach as we teach we because we are all there be in this. This Black love and how we understand the imperative importance of the continuation of us. I don't just want to be in Black love, I want him, we, us to be of it. Because Black love is like a spell of enchantment. As we worship the sun-kissed melanin we covet, that unmistakable pull of I know you and lust. Like when you first meet, it is intriguing and attractive and undeniably seductive. We just know it's heaven sent. Like the bright glow of the North Star breaking through the cover of night, Black love is family. My children, his children, our children, loving everything African about each other and ethnicity, seeing and appreciating the potential, so allowing each other to be ourselves while morally supporting each other's gifts and dreams, sexually giving each other what we need and want, essentially, romantically showing the love we have through dating like it's a new relationship, constantly strengthening our tie that binds through the dark times in this fight through life. And lastly, accepting each other's past as well as to come unconditionally. That is how bad I want to be in Black love. Because Black love's togetherness is the ultimate strength. And that's that piece.
Ain't nothing wrong with Black love.
Yes, man.
That was
Thank
nice. I
you.
like that lapel. Definitely
Thank
fly.
you. Thank you.
Oh man. Okay. This this piece I title "No Boundaries." When it's all good, no need to worry on fair exchange. A new flame can ignite the pilot light. So what's your name? Joy, the mysterious treasure of pleasure illuminating. Only the connective sensation is all worth the waiting. My nickname Sparks call me Huggy Atterbury. Right now it's necessary if we steady, throw some confetti. Here's to a good time, make it classy and simple. As long as we resemble royalty from love's temple, happiness is everything. Even the small things matter. Let our feelings and thoughts gather together as one factor. Speak to one another, not just talk inside expression. Conversation and communication can show our progression. So whatever was before is no longer here but gone. Reunite to being stronger than open arms holding palms. Body language is ideal for occasions around others. When you know your better half, that's when you have each other covered. King.
All right.
Right.
Love it.
I know that's right.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Appreciate that. Okay. We're gonna come back around to you, Kim.
All right. This is Songbirds Love. Sometimes I feel caught up in the rapture of love. Like all I need has been positioned before me, assuming nothing else can compare. The thoughts that you bring me joy can't be sentiments in my head. The kind of thoughts that feel as though we could enjoy sitting on the dock of the bay. But sometimes I really want to walk on by. But it quickly fades as reality steps in and shocks me right back into the present. Back into the present where I'm feeling as though I want to run to you and show you that I am a superwoman with all the love you need. And as the game of life has a shield and barriers placed around me, watching every little step I make, trying hard every day not to let the power of love be the referee with the final calls, but being realistic to the fact that I too get so weak in the knees, confused, and yet fully understanding that this crazy little thing called love really got a hold on me. A grip so tight, I invite you to come share my love. I think my hero has come back home. But will it really last, or is this just a mirage with you? Hmm. Only time will reveal. See, life has a way of throwing its little curveballs. It can feel like love on top and quickly fade into hit the road, Jack. But with life's ups and downs, all my love is waiting for you with open arms. See, the memories of how you make me feel make me say, ooh la la la. After all, it feels like real love. The love that only exists in a dream where all I want is no longer a fantasy, but where we can live in our own secret garden, where wishing on a star becomes the aftermath of two strangers meeting for the very first time every time I make love to you. A place where I would not have to ever be on my own because you would always make me feel like we are one, holding me gently and whispering, it's been you all the time. A place where sexual healing will be a daily dose administered before symptoms of urge would ever emerge. A place where we could be singled out as one in a million because you'd be my guy and I'd be your girl. See, this is huge. This is no ordinary love. This is the sweetest taboo. One where we will love over and over, never letting go, always cherish the day. Do you remember the 21st day of September? The reason I ask is because I feel that there's a ribbon in the sky for our love, the greatest love of all. Listen, when I'm alone, I find it still. I call your name. And it feels like suddenly I hear you saying, I'll be there. And with no doubt in my mind, I knew that you would get here because neither one of us wants to say goodbye. This is our endless love. And it's right now that I realize that no one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Sincerely, I truly adore you. Your darling Nikki.
Okay, you
Go,
coming
Queen.
with showing
All
out.
right, Kim.
All right,
Yes,
Matter of fact, I'm gonna
Songbird.
give you a
showing out.
an applause on that one.
Yes,
That was beautiful.
yes.
I love that.
All
Yes.
right, thank y'all for coming out. We done.
Right?
Oh, that's flattering.
Uh,
That was
Yes.
beautiful. I
yeah,
love
that was
that.
dope.
Definitely fly. Uh, okay, we're gonna return around to the real campaign.
All right. It's called My Baby's Eyes. From midnight to light flashed across the sky. I dreamed. She had big, beautiful, lustrous eyes. They gleamed like pearls, and my love unfurled from the heat of the furnace of my heart burning full blaze. I grew weaker, the bass drum in my chest banged deeper when expressions of desire flashed across her face. And I took her by the arms and I pulled her close, and my arms were firmly latched around her waist, and we stood eyes locked, nose to nose, as I succumbed to the urge to sample her taste. Our tongues salsa danced. In that moment, I died in her big, beautiful, lustrous eyes. In that moment, I knew she was all I need, and the room started spinning at hurricane speed. The passion crashed, and my heart was thumping. Zippers was flying, and buttons was jumping. Our greedy lips locked, and sweet kisses flowed, and I found the entrance to the petals of her rose, and I froze in those big, beautiful, lustrous eyes. Burning with hunger as I plunged inside, moans escaped my lips as I rhythmically dipped. The pleasure increasing brought gas to my breathing, and the thrill of her body intertwined in mine. Portal my soul through the matrix of time. I saw silver-lined clouds and rivers of color, all warm and intimate, reflective of lovers. Purples and pinks of powerful passion. I saw a tall waterfall overlooking a canyon. In the throes of pleasure, I plunged headlong deep sea, just ripping my body as I felt me leap, ooh, falling and spinning. My journey seemed never ending, uncontrollably shout from my rapid descending until splash. Ooh, a little death I died in her big, beautiful, lustrous eyes. That's that piece.
Okay.
Oh, you need to fuck with the honey dripper.
True facts. True facts. That was dope, bro. Oh, you caught a flex moment.
You're on an airplane or something. You all
Waterfall.
right?
The poetry corner.
All
Okay.
right. We gonna come back through with you, Nicole.
Okey dokey. All right, and I'm gonna follow Lapel Le Negra's lead because I do have a poem called Black Love. Just a quick one. Black love, pure is the love called black love. Love that is broken into so many hues of brown, exquisite shades and tints of perfection sprinkled into the earthly realm, impregnating this world with an abundance of strength, power, and togetherness, weaving multiple threads of humanity together, building the strong, impermeable foundation of intimacy, powerful source of affection created to overcome any obstacle. Pure love, sweet love, penetrating love, endless love is that black love. In peace.
Beautiful.
All right.
The poetry
Okay,
corner.
Nicole.
Love it. Yes, yes.
Good.
Nice.
Thank you.
You flying high tonight. Okay, look. Back to you, LaPearl.
All right. Um, I know you two have heard this before, but I'm gonna read it again. This is called Black Woman, We See You. Black Queen, I found your crown. Where did you go? Have you turned the corner leading to lost and turned away because they didn't acquiesce once again to your demands for just the fairness and respect of the day? Head held down in shame because hand smacked by life had you believing your richness was to blame. Our first teacher, Queen, look up and see. Your children are still waiting by the learning tree. Hold your head up and give me your hand. I am your sister. And I promise you, Black woman, I will not let you fall if you start to trip when you go to take a stand. Black woman, where have you gone? Are you blindly still searching for love with a soul that can rectify from a spirit that forgives because it's all that you hold within? You are the direct connection to the Creator, blessed and highly favored. You are love. Wipe off the mirror of your soul so you can see what we see and set yourself free, Queen. Black woman, if you want to know what we see when we look at you, we see how you're naturally protective, like the gold poured over precious metals. We see your natural ability to calm, soothe, and heal us, like the restorative properties in honey. We have clarity from your natural ability to make sense, like pristine waters of a flowing spring. And we see strength you possess to endure the darkness and pressure from life like a diamond. Shine on, Queen. Sister, look at me and know that the true you is what we value and still see, the epitome of what Mother Earth herself embodies. You were meant to nurture this life with dignity, joy, and pride. Skin blessed in 1,000 hues, black, brown skinned girl, you have no reason to hide because happiness is your birthright. We've needed you before we took our first breath into this earthly plane. Sister Soulful, righteous queen, the first lady of creative originality, our healer. Realize how vital you are to our existence. Black woman, we see you. So hold your head up high and grace us once again with your presence. And that's that piece.
I love sister pieces.
All right, all
Nice.
right.
Thank you.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We have a video coming in from Queen Wiener. So let the producer bring that in right now. Even she couldn't be here.
It's
So
all
here
right
we go.
that you come to me in pieces. Inch by inch, like miles of skin. Slow, slow, like motion. And new tides tied to old moons. Come to me soon, just as you are, even in pieces, fragile and small, eager and missing. It's okay that you come to me wishing that some of what she did, she didn't. Some of what she named you isn't. You need stitches from her incisions. It's okay. Bring me all of you in small, small pieces, beautiful, delicate, and unrefined. It's okay. Take your time. Slowness to date makes for the sweetest of wines, and August fruit is heaviest with juice. See, the waiting mends the missing. The patience is the proof. If the heart would only listen, we won't rush in like fools because you alone are beautiful. I mean, just look at you. Black man, strong, strong, strangling vine veins line your strong arms. The feathered nest that is your chest looks made for me to rest upon. The Zulu in your face shows that beautiful bush screaming basso. War scars mar your body and mind, so it's okay. Take your time. This time is the first of a last time, and this time is the birth of a lifetime. This time, come to me in pieces. Your complex kaleidoscope of rough edges are enough. Together we'll make a mosaic of love built on trust. No need to rush. I want more for us. And that's that piece.
All
Beautiful.
right. First,
Ina.
I know that was nice, Queen. We enjoyed that hearing that piece. How do I even come behind that? All right. Well, I'm gonna recite one of my favorites. It's called Black Movie Love. Best deeds about last night. Witness Sylvie's love. After waiting to exhale, brown sugar, I miss you much. After a love Jones, why did I get married? The best man condoned it. Two can play the game, love and basketball moment. Allow me to let you connect to me, very successful. Beyond the lights, anything can be pure, raw, and special. Medicine for drawing disappearing acts. I could be Southside with you if God have my back. Keep that she wanted poetic justice after thinking like a man. Queen and Slim plans with a just right program. Check fences along the photograph of Jason's lyric. If Bill Street could talk, enjoying Claudine's music. The perfect match may set up a temperature, premature, thin line between love and hate. Shoot a shot with no score. Into a last holiday with a woman like the preacher's wife. Outside of the holy doors, you may just want to think twice. Catch a flick or show, whether it's have or have not. Don't get caught up in a hype, leave you stuck in one spot. Lost in boomerang. Don't play yourself with Carmen Jones. Find yourself with a purple rain and baggage claim all alone. Commitments, a film by Carol Mays is still today. The love letter from out the blue might be on its way. Under the cherry moon, watching a graffiti bridge, enjoy the art with who you are with until you find your niche. King.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love it.
Appreciate that.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. We're gonna come back around in the cipher with Miss Kim.
Alrighty. This is Cosmic Connection. When I'm alone, I have visions of what loving you looks like. Like if I go to the end of the rainbow, my expectation would be you as that pot of gold, where we could bathe in ourselves while enjoying tasting the rainbow together, where we could intertwine in the beauty of each color while also reaching high in the clouds and knowing that the universe will allow us temporary vacancy as we explore one another, with a goal of eventually reaching outer space, where we could accumulate our juices to create the perfect moonade, flowing freely as our desires multiply like the stars in the sky, making it our own galactic affair, loving immensely and visiting the moon as if no man had ever gone there before, leaving a Milky Way trail from planet to planet, leaving the astronauts to come in awe of research and a conjunction in the years ahead. Jupiter would no longer be the planet as the one with the shortest day because the mission of making love there would have a time equivalency of eternity. We would briefly make our presence known with Venus as we ask this goddess of love and beauty to teach us the secret to the essence of intimacy in an orbit fashion. What I really mean is that this will be a celestial experience like none other. Feeling extraterrestrial with the directions, let's listen to the God's of Messenger that gives guidance to the one planet that has no self-healing. The evidence of another crater would be left on Mars from our own explosion, as our mission of sexual healing would not be destructive, but the love we have would surely have the impact to leave behind a huge crater that would leave scientists wondering in the next 1,000 years what type of meteorite was here. And with all certain that our meeting is right. As we continue to explore, we'll quickly realize that our wait is over. Weight won't be a factor because on planet Mercury, we're only measured by 38% of our earthly weight. So, lifting me really shouldn't be that difficult. See, I'm willing to follow if you can plan it. Are you up for this timeless journey? Just in case we find that our space was limited, our experience could be broadened. Not only is Saturn found to be huge, but this is a very slow moving planet, allowing us to move at an equally slow pace and as an added orbit bonus. So, why rush this? As Saturn is filled with hydrogen gas, which means there is no standing, only free floating, love acrobatic stunts, headstands, and supernoval experience. Let's float on Saturn's rings while allowing our bodies to be totally in sync, creating a solar eclipse for all the Earth to admire. See, I'm asking for a light year experience. And by no means should there be absence to the planet Neptune, known as the small ice god, also the goddess of sea. So let's see if you see what I see. This is the icy planet. It can hold its temperature from the vision of what we see to come to pass, making the planet now threatened to be endangered by becoming dissolved from the feeling of heat created from the gravitational flesh star form that is forced between us. So, I need to know if this is a scientific journey that you would be willing to explore, beginning with tasting the rainbow. You don't have time to decide because blast off is in 5, 4, 3, 2, wanna go or not.
Okay.
Yo, that's what's up.
Yeah, that
Somebody paid
that
attention in
that,
science class.
that definitely was a NASA. I mean,
Yes,
that
I
was a
like
NASA
that.
takeoff right there.
I was dope.
Word. I like that.
That's nice.
Definitely flies.
Before
Okay.
we begin, we do ask all newcomers on the show, does art imitate life or does life imitate art in your opinion, Kim?
That's a tough one. I would say that I guess life imitates art it's like it's a circle. And so I think it begins with life imitating art. It just goes over and over again. So that's a difficult one. That's something I need to write down and really ponder for that. Have time, serious time to think about it.
There's no, I don't think it's a right or wrong answer, but you know, it's cool to see how everybody thinks about it. What do you say, a real campaign?
I say, time passed, art imitated life and fed the culture, but now life imitate art because there's a lot of people that listen to the music, watch the show, and it's propaganda to them. They become something that they're not from watching it.
Lapel Le Negra? I know you might have answered before, but what do you say?
Oh, definitely. Life does imitate art because we are constantly striving to be something that we want to be and we are not yet. And art isn't everything. Art is what we see, what we smell, what we hear, because we can draw dreams from all of that. Hence, us being creatives and poets. Um, we make our dreams come true from what we see, what we covet. So it's definitely life imitating art.
Okay, King?
That's true. Well, everybody else summed it up, so I feel
Yes,
the
sir.
same way everybody else feels. You know,
I think it goes both ways. I think vice versa, life imitates art, art imitates life. Because, of course, you yourself, you're going through life and you're experiencing things and you're going to write from what you experience or draw from how you experience. But then also you'll come across people maybe previously that, previous poets or things like that, that you might also feed off of. So I think it kind of goes both ways.
true
Do you
facts.
guys believe in censorship?
Um,
Go ahead.
do we believe in censorship? To a certain degree. Um, I think we should be exposed to certain things, but at the same time, let it be at a certain pace. So I guess it maybe no, maybe yes,
Which one?
because you know what, we are some things that we think we're ready to see,
Lapel Le
to be
Negra, let me let
exposed
me
to.
let me rephrase it. Since you guys are artists, should your
Okay,
art be censored?
hell no, 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 don't censor my. Yeah, excuse me, no. I want you to hear it, even if you ain't ready for it. No, because I got something to say. I have something to express. So no.
Freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
There you go.
But at the same time, everything ain't for everybody. So, you know,
Hmm.
No, but we give a gift.
right.
Hey, I wanted to say that, the French Revolution, it was sparked by the poets, the writers, the singers, the satirists. And so in a form, I believe that the poets, the writers, and the singers are being censored in this current time because I see people striving with might and main, but it doesn't seem to blow up in the algorithm to that mushroom cloud where it affect more people, positive, good, God-oriented, directed something that lift people up. It doesn't seem to go far in the culture.
Can I ask a question? What
Yes.
is this algorithm? What is it? Somebody
We'll
please break it
we'll
down for me.
we'll discuss that after the show. But Kim, I see that you're chopping at the bit to answer the question: should your art be censored?
Oh, that is a common comment that I make, and that is whatever the art is to you, it definitely may not be to someone else, be it factual or not. If I write a piece and I say that the sky is brown and the grass is blue, then at that moment, that is what I say. That is how I feel. I will give an example. No, it should not be, because the art of poetry is a feeling, and no one feels the way you do. So they have to respect what it is you put on paper. Because I have a book, and I have a aunt that is a teacher, and she wanted to edit it. That's a hard thing to do in poetry, because I may not pause where you think I should pause, and I may put life instead of lives. It whatever I say in that book, I had to go back and redo what she corrected, because she was grammatically correct. Poetry doesn't work like that. That is the one time you do not have to be grammatically correct. So censoring it, absolutely not.
King, I just wanted to say to you, the First Amendment does not protect you from consequences. And the reason why I always ask the question, does art imitate life or
Yeah.
life imitate art, is what happened to Billie Holiday
Oh
with
yeah,
Strange
right.
Fruit.
Yeah.
Right.
Because although her song spoke truth to power, she
Right.
was ostracized for the song
Oh yeah.
and eventually destroyed.
Uh-huh. You're right.
So as artists like you guys are, your art should never be censored and used against you. However, when you're speaking truth to power, it always will be.
Shay.
All right, cuz.
Hey. Peace to the producer.
That remind me of the Wiz
Hey, the Wiz,
behind the
that's right.
curtain.
That's what's up though. You know what I mean? I'm glad we covered that. But we're gonna get back to you, the real campaign. So
Okay, so this is a piece about self-love and community love.
okay.
Inside of the mirror lay the reflections for our life images. When you look deeply within, have you learned to love what you see? Or is your nose too broad or your lips too thick? My brother, my sister, is your hair too kinky? You know, black folks really ought to love ourselves better for whatever we are together. As for myself, I'm in remission of a fatal disease, but hold up, don't misunderstand. It ain't HIV, i.e., it's implemented self-hatred. It's like a barrel of raging crustacean screaming, nigga, if I can't make it, then you can't make it. And don't rise up, because I'm going to pull you down, and I can't stand to see you wearing that crown, and I hate you because I hate me, and I hate me because I can't be me. See, conceptually, if I don't know who I am, then it's an impossibility to be in tranquility with my own self, and that's self-hatred. And it's painted black or white, it's darkness or light, it's pure or dirty, it's danger or pearly, it's good or evil personified for all the eyes in Webster's diction, as if one made a tool or the power to define, to forecast our condition. For self is the product of genetics and environment, and self-hatred ensures that you wholly despise it. Propaganda ensures it. Our money procures it on flat screen TVs, DVDs, and CDs. And now I wish I had cat ass, because a sister like them light-skinned guys. And my black sister put bleaching cream on her face, because brother say red berries got a much sweeter taste. And there we go again, back to the mirror. In silent resentment, contemplation, and self-depreciation. For some, a secret and a desire, been born Caucasian. At least mulatto or mixed or quarter Muldoon, maybe octoroon, how yellow was noon, with soft flowing hair that's smooth and straight. It's self-hatred. And it's multi-direction at the melanin complected. We poke, jab, and stab, ever despising ourselves. It's the legacy of our forefather bequeathed at birth, and it riddles our lives till we return to dirt. Seeming hapless victims in the vice of a system which was instituted to keep our might diluted. The results more effective than Willie Lynch could ever dream. Self-hatred is seen, it's just a filtering screen. Because us who never made it just burning with hatred, and everybody who made it said we all lazy, and we all left rivals with grips unshakable. We perished 4 centuries in the fire of this crucible. The bonds, it seemed, remain unbreakable. May never be without unity's principle. But the solution is so simple. It's a total eradication of our miseducation and the indoctrination into God's own greatness. For we are after his image. That's our true knowledge of self. We are little black gods and little black goddesses. That's that piece.
Oh, thank
All
you.
right, brothers.
Yeah.
You broke
Queen.
that down. What?
Yo, he make me want to change my piece now.
Ooh, that was
That's so
powerful.
good. Yo, that was dope, bro. Definitely appreciate that and splurging that out like that. Word down.
Welcome, Serena.
Okay,
Thank
look.
you. Good evening, everybody.
Hey, peace,
Hello.
peace, sis, peace. All right, Lapel Le Negra. Oh no, excuse me. Hold on, Nicole.
We
It's
could
on
go
you.
to we could go to
We don't want to come out of order. You know what I mean? So
look at
screen
it.
flipped around, so it threw me off on like that means.
You don't have to get off today, do you? The Perla Negra? You don't have a show?
Okay.
No, I'm saying, do you
Okay.
have a show? It don't
Oh,
matter.
you froze. I can't hear you.
LaPearl,
Say
we
it
gonna
again.
go in with you. We gonna go with you, LaPearl.
Okay.
All right.
All right. All right. This is called Dear Future King. Dear Future King, though many desire to sit upon your throne, this spot is designed for royalty. So I clear the path for only you to claim your seat. And rest assured, I am your lady in waiting, patient as ever to greet you in your royal chambers as thoughts of you brings fantasies and feelings of pleasantries through my body. These locks were grown for your fingers to run through. You are my king. And it doesn't matter what road you choose to travel, inevitably we are destined to be. See, everyone is meant to be with somebody, and you are the match to my royalty. I am your queen. So understand that I've loved you before time even began, and Mother Nature spoke to the wind. And with all the obstacles we faced and worked our way through and overcame, they were just the twists and turns of our puzzle pieces we were learning to fit together while being molded to fit together. Dear future king, know that when you get here, your crown will fit perfectly. And bow down, this is your coronation, the time for elation. We celebrate you. Wise beyond your years, yet open to continuously gain knowledge. Beyond all doubt, beyond all fear, you've proven yourself. Now step into your power and take your rightful place, my future king. Your kingdom awaits. And that's that piece.
Okay.
I love
All
that
right,
piece.
LaPearl.
Big piece to the
Oh
All
my
king.
right.
gosh. Yes.
Thank
Peace to
you.
the gods and earths.
Absolutely.
Word up.
I love that piece.
All right.
Thank you.
Nicole.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes,
Slide.
sir. Okay. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah, but when I'm loud, I'm considered aggressive. My hands might start moving too much or my neck rotating with too much attitude. That's okay, but because I am who I am and I will say what I want to say. Thinking back, I once had a girl say she wished she had a tan like mine. I laughed and asked, "So you want to be black?" She exclaimed, "Oh no, it's cool though, because I love the skin that I'm in. I love who I am. Although my hair may be a little unruly at times, I love every kink and tight curl. My lips are not only a full but luscious treat, they are all natural, not needing any injection or filler of any type. My hips are wide with curves. I can balance a baby on them, do a two-step, and not miss a step in my stride. My thighs are thick, and yes, my legs touch. So what? I never had a complaint. Finding a good pair of fitting jeans is very rare, but I'm fine with a little tugging and jumping than having nothing there at all. Some people would pay for what I got, so I am blessed with being a black woman. Truth be told, there is none better. I'm black and I'm proud. In peace.
Yes.
Thank you, Black woman.
Yes. I love that.
Say it loud. All right,
Thank
Cole.
you.
Yes.
I'm proud. That's what's up. That's what's up. Good to have you back, Queen.
Thank
I
you.
mean,
Glad to be here. Sorry I'm so late.
all right, nah, it's all good. You already know. All right, we gonna come in with you.
Okay. All
You
right.
live.
Yes. All right. This piece is called To Love. I hold space for you. Like the outstretched arms of green things growing hold space for the rain. Arms ever open, enjoying the glow of being washed over in your last storm. I hold space for you even when life's change bridges left me thirsty and the desert of forgotten promises carried on for miles too long. I hold space, arms outstretched, diligence in recompense of the ache. It's a tireless love, ever beckoning forth the best in us. I hold space for you the way sea anemone finds sustenance to subsist on the bounty of a koi sea, tentacles outstretched in a body roll of Holy Ghost. Just like that, I hold space in my heart for you where we are symbiotic, pure love, surviving off the best in us. And from this pose, I love you most. I love you still. I always will. I hold space in my heart for the best in us. That's how I choose to heal. And that's that piece. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, Queen. There you go. All right. This piece I title Inside Your.
Everybody, excuse me one second. I gotta go now. So I will great show. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for having me. But I
You're
gotta
welcome,
get up
Pearl.
out of here.
Appreciate you.
All
Okay.
right.
Catch up with
See you
you.
next time.
All right. One love,
Thank you.
one mic.
All right.
One love, one
Bye,
mic.
y'all.
Bye-bye.
Oh, wow.
All right, we'll catch back up with Pearl. You can always catch on the Love Zone on Wednesday nights on the Epiphany Show,
Oh, yes,
9
the
p.m.
erotic love zone.
Yeah, the erotic Love Zone. That's right. All right. Okay, I'm gonna proceed with this piece entitled "Inside Your Love." Can you please tell me now how you feel about me? I know you are the freedom that I am feeling spiritually, the mirror of my reflection, whether happy, sad, or mad. Let me go inside my backpack of heartfelt pizzazz. Ever wonder how it would feel to fall in love with my soul? Give the world another story on how we both roll? Move past limitations and hug the love that we share. Kiss the life we want to live. Are we both a bunch of squares? Extraordinary within our artistry, carry modesty. Doesn't matter what bother me as long as you follow me. I won't steer you wrong, just play your favorite song. This poem I am sending to a place where it belongs. King.
All right.
That was good.
I was on mute. I
Thank you.
love that.
All right.
Oh,
Inside your
wow.
love.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to swing back around to you, Kim.
All right. Let's go down to a spiritual part. This is Who Is He? If you ask me just who he is, I will simply tell you that there is none like him. Try if you dare to take on this journey alone and know that for sure that you'd be falling like leaves from an autumn tree. That's definitely your destination. Free falling may have your adrenaline racing with excitement, but eventually that Kentucky Derby feeling will leave you on a pit stop on the track to destruction. See, while you're thinking that crossing your finger will bring you the luck that you need, my advice would be for you to seek the star and know that you're not lucky, you're loved. Wishing is for those that live to take chances, like gambling at a crap table, hoping for a 7 or 11, when in actuality you have a better chance at quenching your thirst with a big gulp at 7-Eleven. Let me remind you that he is the right-hand man who turned water into wine, sometimes asking that you drink in remembrance of him. But we decided that we would sleep with brandy, play with gin rummy, and then try tequila, another man. While it is nothing but his desire to part the Red Sea to keep you from drowning, but instead you let every situation take you under instead of trusting him. Throwing up hands, trying to fight with and against him. Don't you know your arms are too short to box with God? Look at Abraham's way to try to bargain with God, which cost him some righteous men. And by no means should you, and by no means should you think that you are right just because you pray. He's a just God, but you surely reap what you sow. So do unto others as you desire done unto you. And again, ponder the thought of who is he. He's the dawn of a new day, forsaken yesterday, serving you a gift called the present without ever being deserving of it. He's life that died so you could live. He's light in darkness. He's the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the healer of all things, shelter in a storm, a mind regulator, peace in chaos, a mother to the motherless, my all in all. He's my comfort in the midnight hour. He is the great I am. And so I'd say to you, Lord, because of who you are, I give you glory. Because of who you are, I give you praise. Because of who you are, I will lift my voice and say, Lord, I worship you because of who you are. So if I ask you, who is he? You should consider him making your choice for your daily bread. Peace.
All right, we just went to church.
Come
Let's
on.
went
Right.
to church.
Right.
That was
All right.
everything. That was everything. The
Listen,
delivery,
Give a shout and a
everything.
hallelujah.
Yes,
lift your right
absolutely.
hand.
Amen.
All right.
Go stomp into the
We about
pulpit.
to leave.
That was wonderful.
That was
That
dope.
was
I like
wonderfully
that.
done. Oh my
Definitely.
Yeah.
gosh.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes,
so
I
much.
Yeah, you
I don't
definitely
know why I
definitely
laced
hold
that.
it
stumbled
up.
tonight, but it's okay.
True
Okay,
facts.
okay.
It's all good.
You did the
Thank you
thing.
for that.
All right.
Mhm.
Real campaign. What you got for me, brother?
That was really good. That was really good. Okay, so let me get in my character. I'm the boogeyman, or such as perceived by all your fears, yet I only exist within that spear that's between your ears. And I take shape in one's perception, hued emblazoned with a murky complexion, howling and growling with a savage inflection, in tones that groan of urban dialect. I'm a sexual savage with soulless eyes. I got a mule's propagator swinging between my thighs. I blend a sharply shrewd, crafty, clever, and cunning, burning in lust for a pure white woman. You better lock your doors, cause I'm a rapist, a killer, I'm a gun-toting, marijuana-smoking crack dealer. My home, the blood-spattered streets of a torn war zone, slightly reminiscent of the Twilight Zone. My sightings on the news deceive your eyes. Purposely, my image is fed in your minds as an addict, alcoholic, miscreant, derelict, desiring sadistic, malicious, and maniacal sex. But it's all lies. I'm just a child of humanity. If you look, you see that I'm a student, a father, a doctor, a lawyer, an author, a scholar. Whose dream is your dream? To live in good health, pursuing my happiness with a standard of wealth. I'm not a brute or a savage or a beast with no soul, but history's lies are just retold and retold. I'm no boogeyman. I'm a peace-loving man. I'm a God-fearing man, an African-American man. That's that piece.
I love that
Bro.
transition.
All right.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh, this rally in that piece and that growl that went. Oh,
Boogeyman.
That was a little scary for me.
yes, the whole persona and how you flipped it. Oh man, that
That
was
was dope, bro. Right up. We're gonna go in. All right, we back to you, Nicole.
Okay. Let's see. All right, I'll go to my old trusty. Gambling heart. First things first, let me put all the cards onto the table. I must confess to you what thoughts encompass my mind. Although I'm a little hesitant of the way you could respond, it's necessary that I continue. Because I consider the various moments shared, and I come to realize that I don't want them to end. No, I don't covet all of your time. However, I do wish you could offer a small fragment of it without a request. There is no way to explain how I feel when you're around, or how you always seem to create a smile on my face as well as my heart. Sometimes I sense that I'm somewhat selfish, though, because when you're near, I'd rather not see you depart from me. But I understand when you pull away and are cautious of being with me. I suppose it's because some of your past relationships let you down. Just realize that I'm not here to hurt or crush you. I only hope to enhance your life by being there when you might need an attentive listener or maybe a shoulder or body to lean on. I desire to touch your deepest feelings and cast rays of light over all the darkness you've ever felt. So, permit me to stroke your intellect, soothe your physical needs, and cradle your emotions as if they were mine. In an effort to heal any ache that has been placed on your heart before, let me take on the role as your physician. I can prescribe the medicine for your cure. Allow me to be your masseuse so I can massage away the previous pain. Wait, I must pause to acknowledge that I may be a little forward by sharing my sentiments. If I am, please forgive me and accept my most sincere and profound apology. In the event that you don't feel as I do, take note that I do not retreat or give up so easily. Knowing this, make sure your escape route is thought out carefully, and be warned because I intend to form a blockade and put you under siege, at least until you surrender your heart to me. In peace.
All right, Nicole.
Thank
Love that. Love that.
All
I
right.
love that
Mm.
piece. That's my favorite.
Sentiments.
Yes, talk that
Well,
talk,
definitely
talk that
appreciate it.
talk.
I know, right? Talk that. All right, Queen, be coming through with you.
Okay, all right. This piece is called "In the Meantime." That's not the one that he played. He didn't play that one. Something called "In the Meantime," right? No. Okay. In the meantime, you are a beautiful excuse, a reluctant encouragement of words, a turn from mood indigo to a violent violet, cutting across night's bare black chest like lightning. Exciting. You gave me something to expect, to accept in return for taking the blind next step. Yes, you paved the way, laid in the fragrant scent of possible with its notes of woods and coulds. You know, when a sapio gets sexual, it's a different kind of good, and you're good. Mahogany hulk with words delicate as baby swallows, saccharine and headed, saccharine and heady as honeysuckle, heavy with promise like low-hanging fruit. An excuse not to wait for forever, not to reach for better. Promises in prose leaving me a meter wide open, fat with satisfaction. And though I know our interaction is a distraction from the conflict of my own existence, I want more. That's what I asked the universe for. More than just a date or a place to wait as I accept my fate relegated to a solid state. I want more than an excuse not to love myself, trust myself, explore the nuances of being objective without being the object of someone's affection. I want more. But the flip side of this is that a lifetime exists where I get to suckle on your neck, lay wet pecks on your chest, sip your bottom lip, A lifetime exists where you'd be nipping my earlobes, embracing my waist, kissing the thick of my hip. And I want more. I want more. I want to draw you closer in slow inches, where we explore the unbearable lightness of just being. A marriage of sensation and senses, a tangle of promises and sweat-stained sheets. A lifetime exists where we take slow tokes and deep strokes, where we be grown folks with longing throats, deep in drinking deep from each other's need for more, in slow, deep inches. And a lifetime exists where you lick patterns into the shivers that run down my spine, punctuating it with a bite on my behind. A lifetime exists where we mince bodies but not words, an imagined interaction, a beautiful distraction, the meantime for the passion that bruises me purple, a pool of blue to plunge into, a beautiful excuse to be lost of my clothes and my mind, a beautiful reason to be loosed in the meantime. And that's that piece.
Okay. All right, Queen.
Lena.
You definitely be laying it out there, though. That's what's up.
Appreciate you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
round of applause, right? Yeah, we give the Queen that one, right? Round on that. All right. This piece I titled Uncharted Territory. Beautiful moments with cashmere conversations. Whether we're seeing each other or simply dating, clock the challenges of space before the hours fold. Allow a story untold, building up a higher goal. My spirit raised certain vibrations free to you. Open doors unexplored with a vernacular view. All seem fine on point without a clue. How about we do what we do while it's fresh and brand new? Smell of fresh fruit, your fragrance is appetizing. As our eyes match each other with a temperature rising. Hands touch, sensual kiss with no direction. Points of affection is righteous with a blessing. No expectations on the chill, but feel the thrill. A lot of time to kill without falling downhill. Stamp of approval, what's next is nothing less. She found the poet Joel Washington Atterbury at his best. As I recite words of pleasure, absorbing the energy she displayed, told her this poem was from me to you, part two, King's Wave. King.
Top.
Thank you.
That's what's
Appreciate that.
up.
All right, everyone, we gonna shoot through this last round because the vibe is so alive right now. So we're gonna give the audience something to take back home with them. Okay, everybody
All right.
okay with that?
All right.
Oh,
All right, let's shoot for the stars. Kim.
all right.
Oh,
Yeah. Ready?
uh, you have another piece for us?
I do. I do. This one is What About Me?
Okay, the mic is yours.
I was created for a purpose, a reason with destiny, with stumbling blocks set before me from the start, born with a hole in my heart, missing a valve, barely 3 pounds at full term, not expected to see the ages between 8 and 12 years. By age 1, having surgery to repair hernia on both my left and right groin area, left with scars that grew with me. By age 2, having another procedure to lance an egg-sized boil from my back, resulting in 3 cuts. Again, more visible scars. But it didn't stop there. I survived many traumatic experiences, including drinking lightning fluid at the curious age of 3. Having a merry-go-round collapse on my foot and breaking it, separating it midway by age 9, as 15 children stood on the ride and enjoyed it. Also being in the middle of a nasty custody battle for 5 years that led to a mental block for my own protection until this very day. By age 11, I almost severed a middle finger, reaching into a drawer that held one of my mom's biggest butcher knives. By age 12, diving off a motorcycle while it fell over the cliff and the left side of my face eating the pavement. That's just to name of a few of the curveballs that life tried me with. But I still have an assignment, right? I'm still destined for greatness, or am I? I've been blessed with a heart full of love and positivity and support. I give me selflessly to family, friends, and even strangers because I always want everyone to be good. And I never even stopped and said, what about me? I've aided several women in the prevention of suicide, losing the battle to one. I counsel females of all ages at all times of the day and night, praying and uplifting for the betterment of each that I come in contact with, giving love and support just to make sure they are good, giving them the encouragement to know how fearfully and wonderfully made they truly are, and never once regretting 1 minute of it. I feel that if I was given an assignment, I was also given the tools. And yes, I've been tried on numerous occasions, but I have a purpose and a one-track mind to fulfill it. And I always knew that I was strong enough to handle, endure, and complete my assignment because I'm good, right? Because I'm that chain with strength like none other until one link had been removed. It took years to weld that chain back together, missing that link, and I continue to live and move forward no matter the difficulty. My tears were like the photo shoot backdrop. It was always to the backs of all, rarely letting it be seen in front, with too many lights exposing me because I had a purpose. See, it is not about me. I still have a mission. I'm still needed. I have someone counting on me. So I humbly move according to the blueprint as I know it. After all, it brought me joy to do it. And then another big break happened in my chain. How do I get through this one? My chain is separated. One piece on the side of feeling totally helpless, the other piece on the side of confusion and pain, perplexed about which way to go. A total disconnection. Who can I help in my brokenness? I know that I am no good until I'm good. What about me? The pounding in my chest gives off a vibration that moves the ends of my chain even further away from the connection, feeling like I can't see one end or the other, or if it can even be brought closer together for the provisions needed to repair. I know that there is no way to weld this unhealthy chain together and live as I was created to live. And even though I can't have the original links, this chain cannot stay separated. I have to ask the greatest welder of all, please at least connect my chain back together because I'm still willing to serve in my purpose. And in doing so, I have one question. Lord, give me the strength that I once had, please. And maybe I shouldn't even be asking the question, what about me?
That was powerful. Oh,
I'm gonna give you an applause for that one. I got to. You know what I mean?
that was dope. Absolutely. Wow.
That was definitely tight. Definitely tight. Appreciate hearing that. Y'all bringing it in tonight. Sheesh. It's a heat wave in here. All right, we're gonna continue with the real campaign.
Hey, I want to thank you, King, and God bless the Queens. Thanks to the moderator. It was a great occasion. I'm just honored to be present with these great artists and performers. So this last one, I'm gonna pay respect to
Appreciate you,
the
bro.
writers, and it's homage. I pay respect to precept those who tercet and stanza rolls, who haiku the tree, who ate the scroll, who praised Shalom in Mango Grove, whose some life told extol bright stars, whose bodies rotted under prison bars, needle prick swish whiskey jars, whose souls spoke speech of times too hard. They made word mosaics from pieces of shards, they winged their words up heavenward. Time to write my name up in the stars, paying respect to them who came before. And that's that piece.
Ooh.
Wow,
Right,
that
brother.
was nice.
Give me
Yeah.
a few minutes to break that
Applause
piece
to it.
down. That was that. Okay. All
It's
right.
definitely dope, bro.
Look,
I
drop
mean,
your. I
appreciate
wasn't here
that.
earlier. Did everybody share their Instagram and the information to get in contact with you guys? Jimin, the real
Yeah,
campaign.
we'll flip that back
Okay.
through towards the end of the show. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. I started
No,
saying
it's
girl.
all right. You know what I mean? It's cool.
Dope. I'm so
All right.
glad to meet you guys
I know.
both.
They definitely are. When I
Yes.
appreciate having you come
Thank you. I
through.
appreciate it.
All right,
Most welcome.
Nicole, we're gonna come back to you.
All right, so I will end this with a poem called Open Mic Night. Open Mic Night. She walked slowly to the stage with each step so precise. As she got to the mic, she tapped on it twice. Can everyone hear me okay? Good. I have some stuff I need to say. Now, by the time I step down, you'll be seeing things in a somewhat different way. I will try to be as brief as I can. So listen up, grab something to write on, and get your pen in hand. I got a few gems for you to collect. Later on, when I'm finished, you can take them to ponder and reflect. A woman may say so much without even saying a word. Your job is to pick up on it as if it was something you actually heard. The nod of the head or the bite of the lip can be the biggest sign of danger you could possibly get. There could be a long breath or even a slight sigh. It's possible that she's just caught you in a lie with your last reply. She might sit back with her arms in a tight fold, all the while quiet, not letting on that she knows the real story which you tried to remold. Now hold up, don't start getting all defensive and throwing your hands up in the air. I'm just trying to speak on some things that my sisters have been trying to convey and make you aware. I'm sorry. So don't get all uptight thinking I'm taking you down a dark and negative path. I'm not done yet and have a little more time to address the kinder and tender things that don't display any type of wrath. Take note when she starts to blush and soften up with your slightest touch. Notice the look in her eyes that say the affection you give her is never too much. Check out her face and recognize how her eyes light up when you are near. Hold her close when she might gasp or show you that she has the tiniest amount of fear. Gaze deeply at her and observe that wrinkle in her brow or the slightest twist in her frame. Speak nicely to her and always be careful of the words you exclaim. Pay attention to the actions, not just the words she tends to utter. Get in tune with your woman so you can be a better lover. On that note, my time is up. I bid you a good night, and may your relationships have the best of luck. Then she took a step back, looked into the crowd, clasped her hands, lowered her head in a bow. She stepped from the stage knowing her work was finished, and she prayed that any broken relationship would be replenished. And peace.
Aw, okay.
All right, Nicole. Is that a flex moment?
Wow.
That was dope. I like that. Definitely flowing.
That
Okay,
was beautiful.
okay, Queen.
Okay.
Proceed with you.
All right. I want to be good for you. I do. I want to love every part of you, be a salve for your scars. I'd like to gift you the brilliance of stars and to kiss the blues off your shoulder as she and to share you with the caress of the moon, be full and new as she and I make an audience where your chest is bare. Yeah, I want to be a team player. I want to do my best to be good for you, like a humble stew, a sip of bitch's brew. I want to compare to a lock of your dear mother's hair. You know, good, exceptional, acceptable, accepted. So much of me requires your proof, and to deserve you, I must be good for you. It feels like nothing less would do. You deserve better. You deserve the softness of rose petals, the presence of jasmine in your oils. You deserve soft kisses on your weary head and a soft bosom to fold into, a cradle of arms to come home to. You deserve love that makes you never feel alone, too. Alas, here is the bounty of the love you sown for your own reason, the reaping of a half-assed tilling season, the strangled fruit of a garden unweeded. The bed you made is the one you sleep in, but you deserve better. You deserve to be believed. You deserve to be believed. You deserve to be kissed with the faith of an eyelash wish. You deserve to be cleaved with the oneness of one skin, that one flesh type love, enveloped deep in the fit like a glove type love. That you deserve forgiveness. You deserve better than the rigidness of our shared cynicism. You deserve a love that holds more weight than your indecision. And I'm willing to give everything but up to give it. I'm trying to be good for you, for the chance to take in your every exhalation, for that small piece of peace you can't begin to comprehend, the lengths that I'm willing to go through to show you that I'm willing to be good for you. I want to be a shiny thing with reflective plastic teeth, ever beaming, automaton, as shiny as the pedestal you put me on. I want to be effervescent for you, ever pleasant for you, exceptional, acceptable, accepted by you. I do. At least that's the notion that I conceived when I believed that it was possible, until I found myself searching for my own name in a place where it lived without blame. And the last part of me remained tucked away in a closet on the outside of the cosmos to make room for you. And that's that piece.
Hey.
Give you a round of applause too. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
That's what it's about.
Wow.
Encore. I mean, that was dope, Queen. Queen, why don't you let everybody know out there where they can find you on your social media platforms?
Okay, well, on Facebook, I'm author Stillsweena, and on Instagram, I'm at Stillsweena, STILLZWEENA. And
Okay.
catch me here every Tuesday, and also on Monday nights, we're on Epiphany.
Okay. Nicole?
Find me on Facebook, Nicole R. Brookins. Instagram, Clemson Poodle 97. Of course, my email is onepoodle1@gmail.com.
Okay. Kim?
On Facebook, you can find me at Kim Mosby Summers. On Instagram, I'm at Kim Mosby Summers. Also, Treating You Sweet, which is TREATIN underscore the letter U underscore SWEET. On TikTok, Kim Mosby Summers.
Okay. Real Campaign?
On Facebook, it's CAMPAIGN campaign. I'm campaigning. And on Instagram, it's a real campaign, AREELCAMPAIGN. And that's TikTok as well.
Okay. Everybody okay? I'm going to spit this piece called Forget the Others. And I'm King Atterbury. You can find me on King Atterbury Inc. on Instagram, King Atterbury 7, or Joel Washington Atterbury on Facebook. All right. Came from out the gutter with my sisters and brothers. Damn, I miss my father and definitely my mother. Walked the city streets alone on some highway to heaven shit. No matter how the concrete jungle get, I was born to love it. My future lady maybe can build a wall around what's crazy. It's not that I'm lazy, I'm working jobs that pay me. I'm an architect with talent, so I manage my hours right. Never for bright lights, my aura shine in plain sight. The man behind the hands, instrumental to my well-being. All I seeing, these damn demons that keep feeding. Society's vitality of learning to protect what's deep inside could have drive in the rise of a people that want to hide. King.
Okay.
All right now.
I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight, spitting those beautiful, wonderful, dope, fly, crazy, chaotic pieces. You know what I mean? Encore definitely was on deck. You know what I mean? So thank you very much. And to the audience out there, I want to thank y'all for all tuning in. And we got to thank the great producer, Q, you know what I mean, for making everything happen. You know what I mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see y'all next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? And also, me and Queen Simmons, you catch us on Monday nights, 9 o'clock. Epiphany, King and Queen's Quarters. Be there, beware.
Yeah,
Have a good night, everybody. Peace, love, and happiness.
Thank you. Good
Peace,
night.
love.
Peace, gods and goddesses.